From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st down, Kool, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. It was Daniil Hunter to make the play in the backfield. You've told me before it's tough to identify how to block a 3-4 defense. There wasn't a whole lot of blocking there.
And one other thing an offensive line coach told me, if you want to run wide against a 3-4, which is difficult to do because of the speed of the outside linebackers, it's often difficult for your offensive linemen to hit targets in space and create lanes for your guys to run through.
That's a run to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive anger, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
They'll run on 1st down. Kool, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Here we go. Zebra.
On play action, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Cousins now. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 1st down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Throwing is Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him breaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Again, it's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. To throw, Cousins. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On second down, Cousins again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
On third down, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Kool. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Cousins from the gun on third. The quick slant caught. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. It's Cousins on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Kirk Cousins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Devin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. From the 10. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. set and ready to rock for the third quarter. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so one from the get-go. Let's just go and play our best football and win for us.
First down, here's the run with Kool. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. On second down and 4, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook. They juked him. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Here's Cook again. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game. A really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it? Or was that just a little flash? And maybe they continue to try and throw the ball.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Cousins. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. First down, here's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. It was third and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Play fake, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Kool. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far.
10 yards on the pickup.
Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. Again, it's Kool. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. A 10th carry in the game for Kool. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the ball is smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Cousins. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here's Cousins. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the third. long drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for two. Cousins to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to hang on the final play. They'll get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage had to help fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.